Hello everyone, it is Vlogmas Day 6. Woo! Honestly, I'm so pumped up about how we have literally been journeying together for like the past 6 days. No, it's really beautiful and I really love it here. Thank you so much everyone for commenting, liking, subscribing. Thank you again for getting me to 400 as we journey to 500. Woo! Okay, let's get into today's video. Yesterday's video was about doing something out of your comfort zone, right? And today is something connected to that. And I didn't know, honestly, this one I'm about to talk about, I wasn't sure if I want to talk about it today or tomorrow, but I mean, maybe I should just talk about it today and we'll talk about something else for tomorrow. And it is actually consistency pays, which we hear every time. Consistency pays, consistency pays, consistency pays. But I just want you to shift your mindset a little bit about consistency. Consistency pays, yes, not apart from the fact that it pays in terms of if you're a YouTuber, you could make it on YouTube. If you are trying to grow your social media, it will grow. All of those things. I mean, everyone is talking about consistency, or if you're trying to lose weight and bulk up, all of that, it will happen. Yes. But I want us to look at consistency also from the angle of it pays in terms of who you end up becoming. Like, instead of looking at the outward successes or the gains of consistency, look at what consistency will do to you, how it will alter your personality, your identity, your thoughts of self, what you think about yourself, and you know, who you will become at the end of the day for being consistent. So I realized, I don't know where I said this or who made me realize this, but someone said something very powerful. Said that, how about you take steps for yourself? How about you do it for yourself and see what it makes you become, right? And I realized that I that kind of hit me so strong, and I became someone who began to try out things not for the sake of other people. I mean, if other people gain out of it, it's the bigger goal, right? But first to see what I would become from being consistent with it. It altered my mindset and it made me a very committed, consistent person, which I honestly can, you know, attest to some of the awards and, you know, collaborations and support I got this year. And this is me that always thought that consistency and commitment was my greatest challenge. And it turned out I just had to first look at it from the angle of being committed and consistent for myself, and then the reward goes to me and to everyone. It changes my perception of self, because I now know that I can be a committed and consistent person. And secondly, you know, to the society, they get a better version of me. But what do you want to be consistent in? Because I mean, habits are formed by consistency of doing it, and then it creates a neural pathway in our brains that our brains connect certain things to certain things, right? You want to be consistent with doing the right things, or the things that align with your values, the things that you are chasing. And consistency is sometimes in the small things. I think the one thing that taught me about the importance of the small, actually two things. So in my church, I became a leader in one of the groups, and one of our leaders designed this thing where it's like we just send the roll call and then to confirm who is in church, who is watching online, just to make sure that we are following up with everyone. And at some point I took over that, and every Sunday, every Wednesday, I just put up the roll call. I didn't know that I was being consistent. It just felt like, okay, just do that and you're good to go. Just do that and you're good to go. Sometimes I post and, you know, I may not get response, but it just felt like, just put that and you're good to go, and you move on. And then it turned out at the end of the year, when we're celebrating like our end of the year party, I got an award saying I was the most committed person. And I was like, how? I don't think I did something very grand. It turned out that it was those little things that drove to the big grand thing, right? Also, another thing that taught me about the power of little is actually the Duolingo app. So every time prior to now, I would log in there, I would start a streak, and in 3 days I'm done. I go back, I forget after that, then 3 months, I'm gone, and not consistent with it. And then I saw someone close to me that had done the streak at a time for 180 something days, and I was like, if this person can do it, I can. And that was how I started. And right now I'm currently on 32 days, and sometimes I have just an opening to do just one lesson, like just one lesson, and that's it. Honestly, most times just one lesson, and voila, I have passed for the day. I have kept my streak for the day, right? And that's how consistency and commitment is just those drops of water, just that one chapter, that one page, that one line, just one step. If there's 200 steps, and you'd be surprised how far you go. It's by committing yourself, right? And the next thing I want to say in connection to how you can be consistent, because sometimes we hear these things, but the problem is the how, right? So the best way to start it is to find people, a community, a person that is consistent and committed to the thing you would love to be consistent and committed with. So when I saw that person having 180 something days of Duolingo streak, something in me felt like, if this person can do it, I can do it. And that's why I started from day 1 to day 2, day 3, day 4, and all the way to 130 something now. Prior to then, I just couldn't see myself in it. Vision is so powerful. I was listening to a message today, and the person said, the reason why I can get out of the door is because I've seen myself walking out of the door. So vision is so powerful. When you see someone that is doing what you would love to do, it enables you to do. So that's why you want to make sure that you want to keep the right community, you want to be in the right environment, because their capacity to do stuff just makes it possible for you also to do it. I remember meeting someone who was, a teacher, a lecturer, and was really successful in their career and thriving. And something just like, if this person is doing it, I see that I can do it myself. And these are people that are in my close circle. The more I'm seeing them do, the more I'm energized to do. The more they're also seeing me. It's like we're validating each other, holding each other's hands, and driving the force. So this 2025, be consistent. But don't be consistent because you want to see growth on your socials and all of those. That's great, but first do it for who you can become, or who you're going to become because you're consistent. What you can become because you're consistent. And in being consistent, if you want to get it done, if you really want to be consistent, find people that are consistent with the things you desire to be consistent with, and that just helps, and be okay to know that it's just drops by drops, today here, today there, and one day. It is the whole package that now counts for consistency, right? It's not that you did a huge sum and then you left it for another time and then you came back. It's something you want to ingrain in your spirit, just a little here, a little there, and one day realize that you've gone so far. I hope this has helped you, because in all honesty, this video is another sign of consistency for me, that I was able to say I'm going to do a vlogmas until Christmas, and this is the 6th day, and definitely, like, just as I am right now, I'm going to be recording like the next video, because it's just here and we're good to go. So this is literally a sign of consistency for me, and being committed to what you have put yourself to. So yes, thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope this video helped, and I hope you found key nuggets, because it's all about giving you value. So key nuggets that you see yourself manifesting and needing in 2025. It's very important that I know that I'm adding value to your life, because it makes me happy. Because one of the things I want to be consistent with is adding value to people's lives. So yes, thank you so much everyone, and see you in my next video. Bye.